Fugitive Prince's epic return. Will a fugitive prince dare to return home and challenge the mightiest empire the world has ever known? In the heart of ancient Egypt, a Hebrew child named Moses narrowly escaped death when his mother, desperate to save him from Pharaoh's cruel edict, set him adrift on the Nile. Raised as royalty, Moses grew up in the palace, cloaked in privilege but haunted by the suffering of his people. One fateful day, his anger boiled over at the sight of an Egyptian beating a Hebrew slave. In a moment that changed everything, Moses struck down the Egyptian, and fled into exile, leaving behind his royal life and his people's cries for deliverance. Years passed. Moses became a shepherd in the wilderness of Midian, far from the splendors of Egypt and the burdens of his past. Yet, destiny was not finished with him. One ordinary day, as he tended his flock, Moses saw a bush ablaze with fire, yet miraculously unconsumed. From its flames came the voice of God, calling Moses by name and commanding him to return to Egypt. Trembling, Moses protested. He was a fugitive, a stammerer, a nobody. But God promised to be with him, to give him the words, the signs, and the strength he needed. Moses' journey back to Egypt was not just a return to the land of his birth, it was a march into the heart of darkness. He confronted Pharaoh with a message that shook the empire, "Let my people go." 10 devastating plagues battered Egypt, each one a blow against its gods and its pride. Through it all, Moses stood as both prophet and mediator, pleading with Pharaoh and guiding his people, even as their faith wavered. The final plague, the death of the firstborn, broke Pharaoh's iron will, and at last, the Israelites were free to go. Yet the story of Moses is more than an epic of escape and confrontation. It is a testament to the power of faith and the courage to face impossible odds. God chose an unlikely hero, a runaway with a troubled past, to change history. Through Moses, we learn that deliverance comes not by our strength, but by trust in God's calling. Even when we feel unworthy, God can use us to bring hope and freedom to others.